To say sorry because of a mistake or injury. Apologize. Not any of a group. None. How big or small a thing is. Size. When you respect yourself. Pride. Achievement of a desired purpose or goal. Success. To tell someone to do something in a straight-talking way. Direct. To move something using air. Blow. Having control or influence over. Powerful. An action or task, for example sports, washing your clothes. Activity. Concerning something that doesn't exist physically. Abstract. To provide things useful or needed by others. Aid. Moving or happening without speed, not fast. Slow. The part you get when one is divided into two, half. Half. To make someone feel happy, interested or eager. Excite. To give assistance or advice to someone. Support. To demonstrate truth by providing evidence. Prove. Organization of people with the same interest. Association. Process of choosing someone or something carefully. Selection. To make something holy by saying a special prayer. Bless. To lead people visiting a new or unknown place. Guide. To say you will certainly do something. Promise. A living creature that is not a plant or person. Animal. To succeed in doing, complete successfully. Accomplish. Association of sports teams that organizes matches for its members. League. Educated person who attends or attended school. Scholar. Person who works. Worker. Tool. Implement. Need for something to drink. Thirst. To result or happen due to a particular event. Arise. To make a public statement about a plan, decision. Announce. Curved or bent tool. Hook. Amount that is more than necessary. Excess. Every person, everyone. Everybody. Building where Christians gather and pray to God. Church. Radical who employs terror as a political weapon, usually organizes with other terrorists in small cells, often uses religion as a cover for terrorist activities. Terrorist. How something is done. Way. In a hard, steady, unchanging way. Firmly. Complete or full, with no part left out, whole. Entire. Used to refer to two things at the same time. Both. Located on every side, or along something. Around. Person who you like and enjoy being with. Friend. Punishment for committing a crime or offense. Penalty. To grow bigger, more complex, or more advanced. Develop. Talk or speech about a particular subject. Lecture. To travel through or near a place. Pass. Color of the clear sky. Blue. To bring people/animals together into a group. Gather. Money an employee is paid each year. Salary. To describe the qualities of person, place, thing. Characterize. Not being worried about something, at ease. Comfortable. To create or be produced or bring into existence. Generate. To rise or appear out of some background. Emerge. Hard outer covering that protects. Shell. Single thing or person, a part of something larger. Unit. Sheets of paper, or online, containing news stories. Newspaper. Way of thinking, an attitude towards something. Perspective. To use a key/code so others can't open something. Lock. To keep, exist or continue without changing. Maintain. To say that someone or something is bad. Criticize. Bare area of land, often with few plants and water. Desert. The air around us. Atmosphere. Piece of writing about a particular subject. Article. Something you say, giving an opinion, remark. Comment. Official, printed, record that gives information. Document. To affect what happens, change something, indirectly. Influence. Coldest season of the year. Winter. System or rules made by the government. Law. Distance below a surface. Depth. Someone who wants to harm another. Enemy. Something good that you have successfully done. Achievement. Time that existed before now, for example long ago. Past. All the living things, for example animals, plants, humans. Life. Machine, such as a car, that is used to carry things. Vehicle. Gift. Present. In the smallest or lowest way. Least. Plan, rule or method for doing or making something. Formula. Opening into or through something. Whole. Group of things one on top of another. File. To give an order, have control over others. Command. To buy, sell and exchange goods in business. Trade. Fighting against others when trying to win something. Competition. When people feel very happy and enthusiastic. Excitement. Being in the shape of a circle or ball. Round. To make someone mad, upset, or annoyed. Anger. Organized group of workers, for example on a ship. Crew. Small part that of something larger. Peace. To desire or wish for something, hope for a thing. Want. To make someone have the desire to do something. Inspire. To move material to create a whole. Dig. White stick filled with tobacco and covered in paper. Cigarette. According to what you heard, from what can be seen. Apparently. Group of words that forms a unit and expresses a single meaning. Phrase. To come to or arrive at a goal or destination. Reach. Having a great amount of intelligence or talent. Brilliant. Person who writes books, plays, poems, etc. Author. Outcome of an event, result. Consequence. Part divided from the other parts of something. Segment. Some music with words in verse. Song. To become joined or connected, for example using glue. Bond. Educator who works at a college or university. Academic. To move to a new environment and become accustomed to it. Settle. State of being comfortable or relaxed. Ease. To suggest something, without saying it directly. Imply. Official certificate which grants a person permission to do or have something. License. To change the direction of something, for example a car. Turn. Lever on a gun that you pull to fire. Trigger. A substance used in treating illness or pain. Medicine. Idea that is explain facts or events academically. Theory. Of the natural world in which plants and animals live. Environmental. The possibility of getting hurt, damaged, or killed. Danger. Best or most interesting part of something. Highlight. Very angry. Mad. No longer, no more. Anymore. Something given to another for a reason, present. Gift. First attempt at a piece of writing. Draft. Add extra to support or make something complete. Supplement. To have a particular meaning or value. Mean. Very good, fantastic, wonderful. Great. Group of similar things gathered as a hobby. Collection. Mostly, usually, being the largest part. Mainly. Statement that says how things should be. Rule. Stringed musical instrument played with the fingers. Guitar. The state or quality of being dark in color. Darkness. In a frank and honest way. Directly. To refer to or talk or write about something. Mention. To help someone learn or do something. Teach. Being a color that is a mixture of red and yellow. Orange. Details or reasons given to make something clear. Explanation. Being unfamiliar or not known. Unknown. Making something smaller, reducing something. Reduction. Firmly fixed, supported or balanced, not shaking, rocking or likely to fall over. Steady. Having a tendency to become uneasy or anxious. Nervous. Long piece of metal you use for cutting things. Knife. Area of land or ocean owned or controlled by a government or person. Territory. Automotive vehicle suitable for hauling. Truck. Person who operates a farm. Farmer. To fight against someone in a contest, game or fight. Oppose. Existing or coming earlier in time. Prior. Instance when someone agrees to work with at least one other person, to get something done. Cooperation. Producing a lot of light. Bright. Number of people or things gathered together. Group. To continue to live despite illness or trouble. Survive. In a manner that measures or compares something to something else. Relatively. Substance found in some foods, such as meat, that is needed by the body to stay healthy. Protein. Living thing with leaves and roots growing in soil. Plant. Concerning or caused by structure. Structural. Something difficult to deal with or causes trouble. Problem. General direction of developing, proceeding. Trend. Of practical use of machines or science in industry. Technical. Natural scenery of a place. Landscape. Something belonging to a male person. His. Attract or interest greatly. Fascinate. Place where people can stay when traveling. Hotel. Chosen, done without a particular plan or pattern. Random. To show something, direct attention to or point out. Indicate. Small round object often used in a game or sport. Ball. To turn around repeatedly. Spin. To make known, to show or prove. Reveal. Amount of work used trying to do something. Effort. To check and makes changes before publication. Edit. Poster, TV, film showing advantages of new product. Advertisement. Man who has good manners and is considerate. Gentleman. Company that flies passengers in its planes. Airline. The state of living you are in, for example good health. Condition. To feel an object with your fingers, etc. Touch. Behaving well/politely, wearing your best clothes. Formal. State of being male or female, mostly biological. Sex. Person who entertains guests. Host. 8. 8. Being sure that something exists or is true. Belief. Greater in amount, number, or size. More. To sit on and control a horse or vehicle. Ride. Large brown animal with fur that lives in forests. Bear. To use words to tell information, express thoughts. Speak. To make someone enthusiastic about doing something. Motivate. To produce a sound from a bell, alarm or telephone. Ring. Large enough to be noticed or have an effect. Important. Significant. Test of your knowledge of, or ability in something. Examination. To compare, to show clear, obvious differences. Contrast. Thinking about what you are doing in order to avoid a mistake. Careful. Unit of distance, 1.6 kilometers. Mile. Person attracted to someone of the same sex. Gay. An official who heads a government department. Minister. Used as the past form of can, to indicate possibility. Could. Act of continuing to exist when facing difficulty. Survival. To say something is good and deserves to be chosen. Recommend. First meal of the day. Breakfast. Morally bad, causing harm to someone. Evil. Place where people live for a short time in tents. Camp. Concerning a nation as a whole. National. To arrange and plan things, for example a party. Organize. Vehicle that carries people and runs on rails. Train. Group or company that makes a certain product. Manufacturer. To believe something is probably going to happen. Expect. Surface for posting or showing information. Board. To be able to say, write, or print the letters that make up a word. Spell. Most important one. Chief. To manufacture something using machines. Produce. Lot, much. Very. Having the ability to make something new. Creative. Very new and different from what is traditional. Radical. Very small living thing that causes disease or sickness and can be spread among people or animals. Virus. Shared between two or more people. Mutual. Day before today. Yesterday. Body part at the end of a person's arm. Hand. To determine or set the cost of something. Price. One of the colors people can see. Pink. To create something useful for the first time. Invent. To expect or look ahead to something positively. Anticipate. To discuss something to make a decision. Consult. To get or earn something by thinking or working. Acquire. To use hands or arms to carry or keep something. Hold. Act, system, or business of moving people or goods from one place to another. Transportation. Concerning industry or people involved in industry. Industrial. Sense that allows one to see and take in information through your eyes. Sight. Detailed proposal/set of actions to do something. Plan. Large body of salt water that covers most of the surface of the earth. Ocean. Natural ability of a person to do something well. Talent. To pay a person to work for you, to give a job to. Employ. Used to show the purpose, or need of something. 4. Different from what is usual, better or greater than normal. Special. The main meal of the day, usually in the evening in the U.S. Dinner. Accepted level of quality, an official measurement. Standard. Building and the area of land that it rests upon. Premise. Addition or change that makes something better. Improvement. Respect given to someone who is admired. Honor. All of space and everything in it. Universe. Happening or being in the present time. Current. Without difficulty. Easily. Act or result of mixing things together. Combination. Regular work of earning money. Job. To give food, for example to animals or a baby. Feed. To try to beat others at something, for example a race. Compete. Long hole dug in the ground. Channel. Explanation for why something occurred or was done. Reason. Number that represents a piece of information. Statistic. Professional who writes books, articles, etc. Writer. Small distance from one end to the other. Short. Taking into consideration the fact that. Whereas. To form an idea, to judge something carefully. Evaluate. Top and bottom part of the outside of person's mouth. Lip. Speed or frequency of events over time. Rate. Stiff but usually what flexible man-made material, usually made using a hydrocarbon-based polymer. Plastic. Extremely important. Crucial. Measurement of distance or of time. Length. Made of gold. Golden. To regularly behave in a certain way. Tend. To give and exchange information. Communicate. To take care of guests by offering them food or drink, often at your home or in a restaurant. Entertain. Movement towards a certain direction, or into a certain area. Onto. Time when something happens or takes place. Occasion. Nearly all of something. Most. To act as if something is true when it is not. Pretend. Yellowish solid food made from aged milk. Cheese. What something or someone is called. Name. To officially control and lead, conduct the policy, make decisions. Govern. Part of an animal's body that is used for flying. Wing. Long piece of hard land for cars to travel on. Road. Not well or sick. Ill. Land covered with trees, smaller than a forest. Would. Mental drive in a person that makes him or her do something. Motivation. Using very little time, moving far in little time. Quick. To be different, to be not like others. Differ. To make, or become, something better. Improve. Belief, thought, suggestion, opinion or plan. Idea. Happening or beginning not long ago. Recent. Being in the middle. Central. Part of a person that is not physical and believed to be the source of human emotions and character. Spirit. Causing laughter, amusing. Funny. Description listing the basic information about a person or group. Profile. Free from evil or guilt. Innocent. To deal with something in spite of difficulties. Cope. Need for food, a severe lack of food. Hunger. When you are young, a young person. Youth. Happening or done quickly or unexpectedly. Sudden. Path, usually through a field or a forest. Trail. Animal with feathers that uses wings to fly. Bird. Person who is actively involved and included in something. Participant. To begin or attempt, commit oneself to and begin. Undertake. Very big, large, too big. Massive. Truck with an enclosed cargo space. Van. Involving activities among people, especially free time activities. Social. Idea that leads to further study or discussion. Hypothesis. The transmission configuration in a vehicle. Gear. Very young child, who cannot yet speak. Baby. Fourth day of the week, the day after Wednesday. Thursday. Very similar and often occurring at the same time. Parallel. During the time that, at the same time. While. To succeed in doing something good, usually by working hard. Achieve. Building to display art, science, or history objects. Museum. Cultural event with a program of events. Festival. Person who judges, for example art, and gives opinions. Critic. Test of your knowledge of, or ability in something. Exam. To wish or hope for something to happen or be true. Pray. A lot or to a great degree. Heavily. Official rule that controls how something is done. Regulation. Not including, other than. Except. At or to an unknown or unnamed place. Somewhere. Second, the one following first. Second. Can see, easily seen or understood. Visible. Act that is against the law, murder, theft, etc. Crime. Whether it is raining, sunny, cold, etc. outside. Weather. Struggle or competition between rivals. Contest. To pay attention to someone or something. Regard. Not in or at any place, no place. Nowhere. Person whose occupation is to serve at table, as in a restaurant, court games, the player who serves to start a point, computer science, a computer that provides client stations with access to files and printers as shared resources to a computer network, utensil used in serving food or drink. Server. To mix something by making circular movements in it. Stir. To get something by paying money for it. Buy. Weekly or monthly publication with pictures and stories. Magazine. Adult female human being. Woman. Character played by an actor. Role. To take part with others in doing something. Participate. A male parent. Father. Working well, producing something without waste. Efficiency. In the manner that is usual or ordinary. Normally. To strongly state your opinion without changing it. Insist. To put what is broken back into good condition, fix. Repair. Images, thoughts, and feelings that are experienced during sleep. Dream. Existing or occurring at the beginning. Initial. Women's garment with a top part and a skirt. Dress. To find something pleasing, to prefer something. Like. Number of years a person has lived, also of things. Age. Wire carrying electricity, TV signals, internet, etc. Cable. To stop doing for a while before continuing. Pause. To secretly take something that belongs to another. Steal. To put food in your mouth. Eat. Prediction of some future thing, for example the weather. Forecast. Being free from dirt or marks because it was washed. Clean. In or to a foreign country. Abroad. To change a part of something, for example clothing. Alter. Box or container items are placed in for mailing. Package. To rate people in higher or lower position relative to others. Rank. Person who writes poems. Poet. To make someone remember something. Remind. Which is thought of as being perfect. Ideal. To make something that looks the same as the original. Copy. Remark or comment on something you noticed. Observation. The work of running something, for example a business. Administration. Large, often heavy, amount of something to be moved. Load. Land used for growing crops or raising animals. Farm. To join or come together for the same goal. Unite. Use of physical force to harm someone. Violence. Basic state of things that is similar to water, not solid or gas. Liquid. To put something into the ground and cover it. Bury. Region within a country, with its own government. State. To do, for example travel, play music, with someone. Accompany. To use valuable things ineffectively. Waste. Party/event where people rejoice over something. Celebration. Set of facts surrounding a person or event. Context. Sudden event needing an immediate action. Emergency. Person who plays sports. Player. Control of money a person/business has access to. Finance. Things, building or piece of land owned by someone. Property. State of extreme ruin and misfortune. Disaster. To finish moving or to come to an end. Stop. The person or thing that does the action of a verb. Subject. Concerning a subject in an considerable way. Relevant. Used as expletives. Damn. Big or small piece of work someone has to do. Task. Structure built over river/road so you can cross. Bridge. Following the common attitudes and practices. Conventional. Place in a fence which can be opened or closed. Gate. To determine the weight of, using scales. Way. Amount of activity over a communication system. Traffic. Being extra, available to be used or borrowed. Spare. Being very large in size or amount. Vast. First time or place that a thing exists, beginning. Start. Act of employing someone. Employment. The part of the body that pumps blood. Heart. Without money, not rich. Poor. Without being affected or concerned by something difficult or troubling. Regardless. The way that something looks. Appearance. Concerning the president. Presidential. Possibly but not certainly, perhaps. Maybe. To phone someone. Call. Act or state of becoming infected with a disease. Infection. Making someone known to another by name. Introduction. To rise gradually and steadily to a higher point. Climb. The feeling that you don't really know what will happen. Uncertainty. Ability to learn things or to consider situations. Intelligence. To experience pain, illness, or injury. Suffer. Being done quickly and with no delay. Prompt. In a way that is to be regretted, unluckily. Unfortunately. To be a member of a particular group and feel welcomed. Belong. Information, personal, not to be seen by everyone. Private. Having the freedom to make your own decisions. Independence. From now, later than the present time. Hence. The hot shining star the earth moves around. Sun. Done by or to a particular person, individual. Personal. Image that you see in a mirror, glass, or water. Reflection. Helpful act of kindness. Favor. Book, play, or film that deals with a solution of a strange crime. Mystery. To get money for work. Earn. Area that includes certain kinds of job. Sector. Track made with stones/by walking over the ground. Path. All of the things mentioned. Everything. At all times, in every situation. Always. Having a high temperature. Hot. At a time not long from now. Soon. Believing government should actively support social needs. Liberal. A thing that has been previously mentioned. It. One thing, of many, some thing. Any. Piece of cloth used to cover a window. Curtain. Time when there is no war or fighting. Peace. Seventh day of the week, the day after Saturday. Sunday. Ability to hold, involve or contain people or things. Capacity. Of the top layer, superficial. Surface. Activity make people have a good time by singing, telling jokes, etc. Entertainment. To end the life of a person or other living thing. Kill. Enclosed space that holds something, for example bullets in a gun. Chamber. An account or description of how something happened. Story. A formal discussion to reach an agreement. Negotiation. For each, during each. Someone who creates plans to make something. Designer. To work hard, often physically, for many hours. Labor. To state without proof. Allege. To come to agreement by mutual concession. Compromise. Part of a piece of music. Movement. Official record proving a certain standard or level. Qualification. Set amount of time during which events take place. Period. Something purchased hoping its value will increase. Investment. To catch and prevent person/animal from being free. Capture. For that reason. So. At first, originally. Initially. Causing admiration or respect, big, grand, expensive, etc. Impressive. Wide, from the shorter two sides to the other. Broad. Until. Till. Opening in a wall or door to let in light. Window. Used to say that something is required or necessary. Must. To maintain a piece of machinery so it runs well. Service. Not costing a lot of money. Cheap. To allow someone not to do, jury service, etc. Excuse. Part of cell in A that controls the development and appearance of a living thing. Gene. Identical, not different. Same. To make something so that it does not leak air or water. Seal. Money paid to a worker for the hours they worked. Wage. Someone who shows they are in favor of idea/plan. Supporter. Picture that helps explain something. Illustration. Rope or tie, pulled strongly. Tight. Visible shape or style, type, kind. Form. Going inside something. Into. For a very long or seemingly endless time. Forever. People, often in uniforms, who solve crimes. Police. Money taken by a government from its people. Tax. Person who is being taught, in a school, etc. Pupil. Explanation of how something works, for example product. Demonstration. Part of an animal's body that extends from its back end. Tail. Icy material falling from the clouds. Snow. In or toward the back. Behind. Feeling unhappy, wishing something hadn't happened. Sad. In or to a foreign country that is across a sea. Overseas. To think or accept that something is true. Believe. Study of past event. History. Success in defeating an opponent. Victory. Having a lot of money, possessions, or resources. Rich. Act of growing. Growth. Being rare or uncommon, not ordinary, strange. Unusual. By the side of something, next to something. Beside. One whose job is involved with engineering. Engineer. State of having a legal right to possess something. Ownership. Moved towards, in the direction of. To. Specially, more than others. Particularly. To quickly reach out and take something in your hand. Grab. Being sure about something, without doubt. Certain. To ask people a question about a particular topic. Survey. To say something is wrong and should be changed. Complain. Each of the 24 hours beginning at midnight. Day. Hard piece of your body that forms the skeleton. Bone. Light garment for upper body, with sleeves. Shirt. To produce large numbers of products in a factory. Manufacture. Any person. Anyone. Interesting and unexpected, worthy of notice. Remarkable. Happening often. Frequent. After something else has happened. Subsequently. To make something ready for use. Prepare. Any person, anyone. Anybody. Typical of a particular group or thing. Representative. Agreeing with the facts, not false, real or actual. True. Possible effects or results from an action or event. Implication. To become bigger or larger in size and amount. Expand. Large container or hole that is filled with water and used for people to swim in. Pool. State of being poor. Poverty. To take the trouble to do something. Bother. Situation where armies fight each other. War. To talk in a friendly and relaxed manner. Chat. Some, but not all of a specific thing. Part. Lightest color, the color of fresh snow and milk. White. To organize things into an order for them to happen. Arrange. Account of something which gives the necessary facts and information. Report. Formal statement of the desires or decisions of a group. Resolution. The route or direction that a river, etc. moves along. Course. To put up the corners of mouth to show happiness. Smile. To persuade someone, or make them feel sure. Convince. The color of young leaves. Green. Feeling of great happiness and pleasure. Joy. To completely remove, to get rid of. Eliminate. To have an idea, opinion or belief about something. Think. To examine something in detail to learn about it. Explore. With no mistake or error, correct. Accurate. Loved or valued very much. Dear.